This isn't just a partnership. This is a game changer for the retail landscape in the Middle East. With Westfield entering Saudi Arabia for the very first time, tonight they announce an exclusive collaboration set to redefine what world-class shopping, leisure and digital innovation will look like right here in the Kingdom. Taking the lead on this transformative vision is Alison Rehill-Erguven, the CEO of Cenomi Centers.
Cenomi Centers is the leading owner, operator, and developer of shopping centers in the Kingdom today. We have 21 assets across the Kingdom in 10 cities. We reach about 80% of the population today. That's through about 1.4 million square meters of GLA. And we are by far the biggest. We had about 130 million people come through our doors in 2024. We are already the leader in the Kingdom, fortunately. By partnering with the leader in Europe as well as the United States, it only brings us from strength to strength. When we think about Vision 2030, and one of the pillars is diversification of the economy, retail sales fall directly into that mix of diversification. And when we look at the Saudi consumer and how young and dynamic the Saudi consumer is, how well educated, how well traveled, how digitally savvy they are going to be the ones that drive this economy. They know Westfield, they know it. And so to bring the #1 partner in the Kingdom today, already with a #1 partner in Europe and the United States, we just think it's the perfect time to do so. This is a 10-year partnership, okay? So we plan on taking our time in evolving and implementing as we go along. We have identified a number of assets that will go through the rebrand, but in addition to just the branding, we also are tapping into their support in terms of their capabilities and their networks and systems for leasing, for marketing, for operations, for digital media. So we get to kind of test and try out their universe here to see what will work so that we can enhance that consumer experience, as well as potentially and hopefully bring in some global retailers that just don't exist today but have a great a new avenue to come in through. I see this partnership touching 3 points of Vision 2030 in terms of the pillars. The one would be tourism, as you just mentioned. Westfield is a globally recognized brand. So for us to be able to bring it to the Kingdom, and it's not only recognized globally, but it's also recognized by the Saudis. They know who Westfield is. So we will be expanding our consumer base with new consumers in Saudi that know it, as well as the tourism numbers begin to increase in the Kingdom, we'll be probably one of those go-to places because they will recognize the brand. So that's the first. The second would be this diversification. We see the diversification not just in the retail sales growth, but also in our tenant mix. So through their brand network, being able to now be on their platform of one of the key areas and geographies to go to, we believe that enhanced tenant mix will be one of the things that also touches upon Vision 2030. And then lastly, it's enriching the lifestyle, enhancing the lifestyle. They being Unibail-Rodamco-Westfield, they have a standard, they have high standards. We have high standards. And they have global best practice, and we will bring that global best practice to us to ensure that our customer experience is on par with the best in the world. So Westfield Rise is their global network that they have, which is digital media. And we already have a digital media platform, but their digital media platform is ours on steroids. And so we will be able to tap into their global network of media buyers and agencies. We'll be able to also tap into their technology and the specs that they use so that we can really mimic that global best practice experience for our people here at home. So we've already highlighted 3 assets at the beginning to rebrand. One of them is this asset we're standing in today, which is Johor Riyadh, which will then be known as Westfield Riyadh. We have Jeddah, so Johor Jeddah will be rebranded as Westfield, and also in Dammam, we have Nakheel Mall Dammam, which will also be rebranded. This will all happen in early 2026. And then we have at least, let's say, 3 to 5 more assets in the horizon over the next 3 to 5 years that will also be rebranded over time. But it's across the Kingdom. Once stabilized, keywords, about 20 million visitors for Johor Riyadh, 15 million visitors for Johor Jeddah. Combined, It's an EBITDA of about 650 million. That's about a 40% increase on our EBITDA today. So these two malls are not only financially incredibly significant, but they're really the future of what we're doing and what we're building.